Oh, it worked. What am I doing, bro? There we go. ATFers, after the factors, thank you for being here. I don't know if you're on vacation right now. I don't know if you guys stick it to the manitis right now. I don't know if the man's still putting you to work, making you go through them blood, sweat, and fears. I appreciate you for doing what you do, for being out there and being man, why do I always forget what they call it? An essential worker. For trekking through that weather, through that commute. You are much appreciated. All right. All right. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. See the man who's been crying for a million years. Oh, snap. I forgot to get this. So many tears. Oh. All right, let's go. Hope you guys are having a good day out there. It's about to get better. Little show in all the land. So let the sad show begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. All right, I feel like every single time I do this, I gotta learn all over again how to make this work. How to make this work for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. It still doesn't look quite right. Oh snap! That's definitely not correct. Let me bring this up right here. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Oh, of course. What an idiot, man. What an idiot. Oh my gosh. Of course. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. All right. So, do I need to reset this? Oh my gosh, I can't stand this. Oh, I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. Make it 150%, or else I'll have to put glasses on. Can be so wonderful. A boy and girl. Excuse me, I'm very sorry for this. Hey, AERJR, I'm sending you an email right now. I just forgot how to spell real quick. I apologize. Come on, dude. I should have saved emojis. Yes. Please talk amongst yourselves. How do you, ARGR, how is that for real, bro? There's no way, after all the membership videos and everything, there's no way that you don't know the other character. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. Have I not? I mean, I guess it's not like I go around saying it, but I thought I did. Either way, I just sent you some information. Melancholy Martial Arts. What is up, my bro? What is up, bro? Jamothy Bishop is in the house. What's up, Drew? What's up? I don't know if I ever asked you this. Do you do like solar or like electric? Are you like an electrician? What's with the watts? What's up? I like that. It's clever. Is that branding? What's up, Alana Love? These new formatted usernames throw me off, man. Alana, what's up? What is up? Melancholy, that lizard story. Thank you, bro. If you don't know what Melancholy is referring to, I uploaded a video on the membership tab earlier, and it was going through the story of something that went on yesterday evening with a lizard friend of mine. And if you have any interest in that whatsoever, I uploaded it on the Patreon and on the membership tab. But thank you. It was by the way, that's a 100% true story. I was concerned that people would think I was just trying to be funny and making up some fiction. It was 100% true. I was literally out there again a couple hours ago trying to see if I could spot him anywhere. I was hoping he wasn't in the same spot because I wanted to make sure he got out of there and, you know, was thriving. Thank you, Alana. I was a little hesitant. To be honest about the title, but you know what? I feel like even and I don't want to. I won't. I'll ignore it if people start doing that. I don't think they will, but every once in a while, some newbies come through and they start acting up. But this isn't even to get political or anything like that. Not at all. But even for dudes who absolutely love Charlie Kirk. The way she's acting is super weird. I think if you were a fan of Charlie Kirk, you're even more upset with the way his wife is acting. Because, of course, that makes sense. Somebody that was down with him would be like, bro, I wish I could pick up the phone and tell him how she's moving right now. Like, what is happening right now? Like I said last time, did you see Kobe's wife when he died? That's how you mourn. Put some black on, have the mascara running, actually be sad, shed some tears, look like you haven't slept. Man, this is crazy, bro. She's like one of those ladies I was talking about yesterday when they have like a divorce party and they're like in Cabo and they're like, what are you celebrating? She's like, I'm single. And it's like, you're too... Man, it's just super weird. I remember I had people in my life like sending me video and showing me like, look, it's so sad. Look at how she's so sad and she's crying and she's saying that I'm gonna rise up and do this and that. And I remember I first saw it and I was like, this is weird. She's coming out the gate like she just graduated high school and she's about to embark on her career and she's got all these goals and she's excited and she's ambitious. It's like, where's the mourning? Like if I'm Charlie, it's like, bro, I'm gonna haunt you. You should be in bed. You should be bedridden. You should be in shambles. You should be crying. You should, like, if you have a job, you're calling in. Like, you don't even care if they fire you. Your life is over. What are you gonna do without me? You either gain a bunch of weight or you lose a bunch of weight. Like, I need some good high quality mourning. And it's like, man, if only he could see, bro. That's the way Ilia Topuera's out here. He ain't mourning the separation of his unit, of the family unit. He ain't, I need to take some time and my babies and my family, my life's falling apart, my relationship is... Charlie, look at him. Look at him. And look, before anybody starts doubting, before anybody starts asking questions and making assumptions, this video that you're seeing beside me, yeah, I'm on a delay, so I don't know if I pointed the right way. This video that you're seeing beside me right now, because someone else brought this up already before, this is not on a loop. Look at it closely. This video that is beside me is not on a loop. This is Ilia Topuera and Marab just sparring and sparring non-stop for like hours. If you look closely, there's no loop in the sequence. They keep going and go. It's like when I did that 24-hour punching bag marathon. Like, these fools don't stop. I sat there and I watched it for hours earlier today, and there's no catch in the loop. They're just going nonstop, no water breaks, no resets, no switching opponents. You know how Marab gets down. He's like an AI robot. And Topuera's in there hanging with them. And it's not impressive. This ain't the time to talk about his stamina. This is just the narrative right now is that this is his version. It's not, yeah. It's either partying or, I mean, this is a version of partying. This is a hobby. He's having fun right now. He might as well be at Dave & Buster's right now. Where's his kids? Where's his kids? Where's his boy? Supposedly his wife ain't letting him go near the doctor. All right. Where's his boy? Where's the son? And I didn't even know. And look, I'm not trying to... See, it's a fine line to talk about Ilia Topuera and the fact that he's like a dishonest dude. And that he's acting like he needs all this time off. Remember, what does he need time off from? From fighting? He's fighting. They ain't playing Legos. They're fighting. This is what he needed time off for, and he's right here doing it? And I'm not trying to get... So we'll talk about that kind of stuff. I know in a situation like this, it's almost impossible to separate it from talking about family stuff. It's not my favorite thing to do, to start talking. Like, for example, I've talked a bunch about Israel Adesanya. And he had a long-term girlfriend, right? I never joked about his girlfriend. It's none of my business. I've talked about, Dustin Gaethje being a rock'em sock'em and a bridesmaid, this and that. I think he has a girlfriend. I don't talk about his girlfriend. I talk about Sean Strickland and how he's a weirdo dude and how I used to support him and be a fan and stuff, and now he just became like a psycho sociopath and this and that. He's a weirdo. I don't talk about his girlfriend. I'll talk about Justin Poirier and how I don't really like him, and I don't know why most people seem to like him, and I think he's kind of fake and weird and this and that. And I don't talk about his wife. It's just not my favorite thing to do. But sometimes that narrative just gets kind of sucked in. Like when you talk about Conor McGregor. How can you talk about Conor McGregor and all his exploits and all the cheating and allegations and weird stuff without including Dee Devlin? A lot of his offenses exist because of her. If he wasn't with her, there'd be no offense in some of those cases. Because then he'd just be a bachelor doing what bachelors do. Same thing with John Jones. We talk about him allegedly, I don't know, hitting on his wife, beating his wife up. How could we talk about that without mentioning his wife? Same thing with Ilia. How could we talk about him being a duck and running and saying he can't fight because his family and this and that and the separation without talking about his lady? So it's not like it's any joy of mine to talk about the fact that, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, I just assumed that both of their kids were both of theirs. Unless I misunderstood something that I read, his son is from a different relationship. And again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But I'm pretty sure I recently discovered that his son is from a different relationship. I don't know if he was married. I don't know if it was just another him in Miami kind of situation. Bro, if his first kid's mom is from Miami too. Why you say that? Oh, you know exactly why they say that, Ilia. You know exactly why the Nelk boys are saying that. Hey, why you say that? Look, it's messed up. You know, I'm old fashioned in that way. I love if people can get together and stay together. And you know what I also love? I love if people are together and they go through something really trying and challenging and difficult and they work it out and stay together. Believe it or not, some people do that. I said it the other day. I'm not trying to make it sound like me and Marilena, you know, are on the rocks or have this horrible... But I'm saying, I could see as a human so many times over the years where we could have been like, yeah, this is it, let's part ways. And I'm only saying that because I've seen people that I know part ways for so much lesser than those things. Just being like, this ain't fun right now. I don't like you right now. You're not exciting right now. I don't feel like you're who you used to be right now. I don't like the noise you make when you brush your teeth. You know, stuff like that. But, you know, I think he has that kid from another relationship, and it's like, well, where's that kid? Is he with that mom? I guess that relationship's not in danger right now. There's no threat of that, so he doesn't have to put that in the public eye. He doesn't have to worry about that kid. If he's fighting for his daughter, that's the one he has to keep up appearances for right now. I don't know, man. He just makes it like, how do you be an Ilia fan? It's the same as Tomas Aspinall. It's easy for me to look at him and just think he's a punk and a manipulator. But if you're an Ilia fan, how do you look at this? If I was Ilia Topuria and I had kids that I was fighting for and I wanted to be with them and I wanted custody and I was upset that my relationship was falling apart, I wouldn't be sparring with Merab Dvalishvili. I would be at my lady's house outside the window with a weapon. That's how you show a woman that you love her. I would be outside with some sort of weapon, calling, texting, knocking on the window. I'd be like in some kind of camo suit. That is how you express that you care. I wouldn't be showing up for work. I mean, he's clearly not showing up for work either. That's why we're getting the battle of the bridesmaids. But he's showing. Maybe he's not showing up for work, but he's interning. He's showing up somewhere else. He's putting in the same work, and he's not even getting paid. That's how anti-mourning he is right now. He's basically doing his job as an intern. He ain't showing up for work. He ain't getting paid, but he's doing the same work anyway with someone much more dangerous than these bridesmaids. It's just not the right look. See, paid actor. Paid actor left a comment like 20 minutes ago that I barely saw right now. He's a paid actor, which is why I can't believe anything he says anyway. And he's a great person. Gross. He literally just said, unsubbing from this guy. And I don't even know if he was fortunate enough to stay this long into the stream to hear all of this logic and reason. This is a perfect example of an Ilia Topuria fan. They could see this again. This ain't on loop. This guy has been going and going non-stop. He's insatiable. And paid actors saying unsubbing. Elaborate. I would like to know. I would like to study Jeffrey Dahmer's brain. I want to know, paid actor, how can you stand by this dude? It's easy to say unsubbing, which subs don't mean anything anymore anyway. It's a vanity metric. So, but give me your reasoning. Why does that upset you? How can you still stand by this dude? This dude's getting on stage and lighting fireworks as his relationship is getting lowered into the ground. Thank you for the contribution, ARJR. Thank you. Wait, 3 ads. I really hope that was before the stream. I have manually chosen on the back end to not have ads show up in between my videos. That's one of the most disgusting things that a streamer could do. If they're at the beginning, whatever, that's how YouTube goes. But they definitely shouldn't be in between. But I do appreciate that Christmas gift. Thank you, Unadapted. James Bishop has just blessed the community with 5 Mexican martial arts memberships. Thank you very much, James Bishop. If you guys don't know, those of you that have just been blessed, I put new MMA content up Monday through Friday on the membership tab as well as on Patreon. And James Bishop just gave you access to that. Just gave you access. I just uploaded a new video before this stream. And by the way, to remind you guys, to remind those of you that are blessing people with memberships right now, I'm continuing to get comments from people saying, I don't know who gave me this membership, but thank you. I see it pop up all the time. So there's people that aren't even necessarily right here that are going to get blessed by this. Alana Love sounds like a Bond villain. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. She's acting like somebody. Like if I was in her position and I was doing something not great, I feel like I don't know, maybe she's not a good actor. I feel like she feels like she's in the WWE. It feels like she's like in a Hallmark movie or like a soap opera. Like you're way overacting. You're overdoing it with the eyes and with the makeup. And it's like, you know how they would say Jim Carrey was an overactor, which was great. It was perfect for the time. It was lightning in a bottle. I loved it. Loved everything about his work. But it's too much what she's doing. It's so obvious. Be more subtle. To be honest, I don't listen. I probably haven't watched a single Candace Owens video from start to finish. I'm just not a political person. I'm not. I believe if you're the kind of person that had the ambition to get into politics, there's probably something wrong with you. And I just don't trust any of them. But what I do like about Candace Owens is she does something very similar to like what I do when I dig into things. And it's like, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to accept this just because that's the narrative and it's neatly packaged and it's comfortable. And hey, everybody, stop talking, stop asking questions. That tells me I need to ask questions. And that's what I respect and like about her. And she might be a crazy psycho manipulator. I don't know. Either way, I just respect the person that isn't a sheep and says, hold on, you're not going to intimidate me. I'm going against the grain, whether you like it or not. There's some things that seem suspicious. And hey, other side that's trying to put this on hush mode. If you disagree with me and there is nothing suspicious here, prove it. How about instead of saying, hey, shh, don't talk about it. Just prove it. And that'll make everything go away. Show everything. Show every record. Show every call log. Be transparent. And then we'll all know, oh, we were foolish. We were wrong. We should have left it alone. But you keep putting layers and layers of secrecy on top of it. You're making yourself look worse. You really want this to go away? Show your hand. That's it. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. That's exactly it. That's all it is in a nutshell. Yeah, that was, I remember when I saw that. When I saw that, Alana, was what, because I felt weird about that initial speech that she gave. And as far as I'm confirmed, she was already way too composed, way too together, makeup, clothes. I mean, it's like if I'm Charlie, you better come, the next time you're on video, you better be wearing sweats. You don't have makeup on. Your hair's greasy. You could just see the tracks of your tears. And she looked like she's ready for the runway. And so I was already like, huh? Okay, maybe she's trying to show strength or just trying to show against, who did that. Like, you're not going to rock me and my life and my family. Okay. Maybe we're not the same. But then when I saw the thing with the hand and like whispering like final words and there's the camera over and just that's when I was like, whoa, something's off. This is weird. This is weird now. Super weird. And it was too political. It was too like scripted. Like no matter how political you are, I don't know. No matter how political you are, I can't imagine a spouse's last word to their spouse in the coffin being, I think the words she said were, God bless you. Even if you're a person of faith, and that was a gigantic part of your life, and you would pray together, and you lived that type of lifestyle together, I feel like there is a more intimate way to express that. When I heard her say, God bless you, I was like, that's a little too reminiscent of when people say something, they're like, God bless America, God bless the USA. It's like too, you know what I'm saying? It's like the end of a speech kind of a thing. It is super weird, man. Truthfully, it's something bad from my past that I turned into a positive. No pun intended. Same name, different meaning now. That's heavy, bro. That's heavy. I wonder if it had something to do with like Watts, like growing up in Watts. Isn't there a place called Watts? When I was in like elementary school, I had to read a book about, oh no, that was the Watsons go to Birmingham. But isn't there a place called Watts? Whatever. I ain't gonna dig into it. That's your story. But that's cool, bro. I'm glad to know that, you're moving into a positive direction. Come on, RIP, R.I.P. Greg Biffin, fam. American Tragedy. Wait, what the heck? Who's that? Is that Greg Biffle? Oh, snap. He just passed away a few days ago. Greg Biffle's holiday card arrived at friends' homes after fatal plane crash. Oh, snap. Fiery plane crash killed NASCAR legend Greg Biffle and family. And his family? And it was his birthday, like what, today or yesterday? Did his family die in it with him? It looks like his family passed away with him. The part that gets me the hardest is that it was his whole family. You know what? Am I sick in the beanie, or do I think that's the best part? And I'm not trying to be funny at all, I swear. But personally, I think it's harder if there's someone left behind and then they have to mourn the rest of their life without their family, their the closest people in their life that they love the most. It's like, bro, take me out too. Take us all out, man. I don't know. Is that just me? I know someone could relate to that. I remember thinking that way when I was a little kid. I was a paranoid kid, man. I would always see all these horror movies, and I just had a twisted mind, man. And I remember always being afraid that like some monster like Freddy Krueger was gonna kill me or something like that. Always. I was like a scared little kid. And I remember always thinking, I hope if anything ever happens to us, to my family when I was little, that it just, boom, all of us just wiped out. Because, I wouldn't want to have something happen to like one of my parents and then we're just always missing that parent, or like one of my siblings, or something happens to me and then my parents miss me. I'm like, just wipe us all out, man. Just pack our bags, man. What's up, Peter? Am I the only one? But still, I'm not trying to make light of this thing with Greg Biffle. That's messed up. But again, in a strange way, I feel like that's some kind of consolation, at least. Because otherwise, it's like Kobe. And his family is just mourning and sad and heartbroken and widowed and fatherless. And now it's like, hey. I hope you don't think I'm trying to be silly. I literally, maybe I'm warped. I don't know. But that's how I always felt. That is difficult though. What's up, Carlos Perez? Ilia versus Erika Kirk at the White House. They'll have a mourn off. They'll fight for the BMF title, the best mourning face. Ilia will be like, and Erika will be like, hey, Can't Racer just came through big with 5 memberships. On the, how does it count down? How does it go? The days of Christmas on the first day. So on the first day of Christmas song, how would that work? On the first day. Wait, there's 12 days of Christmas. It goes, right? So if there's 12 days of Christmas, the last day is supposed to be on Christmas Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you're going to have the 12 days of Christmas, does anybody know this? Has anybody ever done the math on this? If you're doing the 12 days of Christmas, the first day has to be on the 14th, right? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I correct? Has anybody ever done this math before? So technically, this would be on today's the 22nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th day of Christmas. Wait, is that right? No, today's the 23rd. On the 10th day of Christmas, Can't Racer gave to you a free membership and a member. I don't remember how the stupid song goes. But congratulations, everybody. Thank you, Can't Racer. ARJR with 5 more on the 10th day of Christmas. ARJR gave to you more memberships and some more memberships from other homies. Dang it. What's up, Jay Smith? What the heck? Oh, it skipped hard on me. What the heck? I was reading something and then it skipped like crazy. Hey, go and poop, or what's your name? Go no pop. What are you talking about? What does what have to do with my belief? I can't even remember at this point. That was a long time ago. Are you talking about how I'm saying that he can't fight, but he's clearly right here fighting? That what does that have to do with my point that he's a duck and he doesn't want to fight even though he's fighting? Is that what you mean? Or what are you talking about? Hey, Can't Race, what does that mean? You got some merch? I'm actually gonna order some of my own merch pretty soon here. After hopefully YouTube will pay me, and I'll get I want to get a couple hoodies or something. Uh oh. Jane Caulfield makes an appearance. What's up? James Bishop with a single slice of that American cheese. That's a metaphor for them dollars. Um. Oh, they were before the stream. I mean, at least, at least they weren't in the middle. I don't know what to say. I apologize. I don't know why you got 3 in a row. DB plotting on us. You plotting on me, boy. So, hey, do you guys remember? Wow, I had quite a debacle. Long story short, remember how I was supposed to make those ribs? What was it, like a couple days ago? It just kept failing. It kept failing. I ran out of propane. And then I went to go get more propane, and they were out, and I had to go somewhere else to get propane. And then I started trying to cook them. And then my temperature, I couldn't even get it to 300 degrees. It wouldn't heat up. And I was like, what the heck? I'm going to be cooking these ribs for like 4 days. And then I was trying to figure out what was wrong. And at the same time, I was trying to make some mashed potatoes. So I was going back and forth. I was boiling the potatoes. And then I realized I needed to clean out my burners. My burners just had debris on them and stuff from the last couple of things I grilled. And then so I stopped grilling, took all the meat off, cleaned the burners, put it back on. It took way longer than it was supposed to. Nobody even got to eat in time. They're going to have to eat later when they come back home. And then the mashed potatoes, I let the water out too soon, and then I was going to mash them, and they were super firm still. I didn't boil them long enough, so then I had to put more water, boil it all over again. It was... Why am I even talking about this? Why did we start talking about this? Oh, jeez. I didn't even have to tell none of that story. ARJR, long story short, one of my dogs was sitting there looking at me as I was cooking, and he was looking at me like he was just waiting for me to drop some food. He was scheming, bro. He was just trying to be all sly, and I looked at him and I went, "You plotting on me, boy." I started laughing. I thought about you guys. You plotting on me, boy. DB plotting on us. Says their membership was gifted, and they seem thankful. They seem very thankful, and I'm happy. There's been a person or two over the months and months that have gotten one, and they're like, and they didn't seem thankful, and it's sad. It's sad. Madeline Collins was gifted as well. Who knew? Who knew? Why do we want people to act a certain way when they grieve? Maybe her husband was a real turd to her, or maybe she's good at putting up a front. Well, see, that's just one of the things that makes it complicated, because I would understand that if he was. But she says otherwise. So it's like, even in that case, she's a big phony. Because she goes on and on and on about he was the best dude that ever walked the earth, and he was the best dad, and he was the best husband, and he was so perfect, and he did all. And it's like, dang, you seem kind of relieved that the best dude ever isn't here anymore. Like you seem, I don't know. It does get tricky. It does get tricky when people start critiquing the way others mourn. But in my case, it fit my Ilia narrative. Tony, you kind of sound like a simp. And I don't say that word lightly. I know that it's kind of like a white knight thing to just kind of blindly stand up for a woman like that. But I don't know if you're in a relationship. I don't know how you would act if you lost somebody, or if they would even care if they lost you. But it is I think that's a silly thing to hide behind, acting like she should be celebrating and super. I mean, I've seen plenty of older Christian women lose their husbands, and they were in shambles. They were heartbroken. It's just, this is a silly thing to see you say. If that's a belief system that one has, and they're saying, I know that this or that person is alive with Christ. I've known people personally that have shared a sentiment like that. Whether it's, I know it sounds cliche to a lot of people, they're in a better place now, they're with Christ. And there's a lot of different ways you could word that. Tears still flowing. Just never going to be, there's a whole new normal for them. And it's, I don't know, it's to see the things that would give a lot of people closure, and that would make a lot of things easily go away and not be an issue whatsoever. All these things that they're getting mad at people like Candace Owens for even talking. It's like if somebody told me, hey, you stole my gold watch and it's in your gi. And I'm like, I didn't steal it. And they're like, yeah, you did. It's in your gi. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And they're like, show us in your gi then. And I'm like, no, I ain't going to show you what's in my gi, but I didn't take it. Show us what's in your gi and this will be all over with. And we'll stop talking about it and we'll leave you alone. No, I'm not going to show you nothing. It's like, bro, just show them your stupid gi. If you have nothing to hide, show them the gi. I'm not going to riff on this for too long because I understand what you're saying. And in a huge sense, I agree with you, Tony. But we're not talking about there's nothing typical about this situation. We're not talking about somebody that we go to church with. We're not talking about a relative. This is a huge thing on a huge platform that has a lot of gray and weird, sketchy nuance to it. It just seems naive the way you're talking. Well, Tony, I wish that was more of a significant thing. It makes no difference, literally. If anything, having a lot of subscribers with low view count hurts me. So you unsubbing, ironically, Tony, you unsubscribing is helping my channel. So you might want to stay subscribed, and that will hurt me more. If you really want to hurt me, stay subscribed and don't watch my videos. That will really hurt me. And just so you know, Tony, I think what she's doing seems immoral and heartless. You start to learn that these earthly things are fleeting. It's all vanity of vanities. Stop having dudes sit in your husband's chair. It's unbecoming. I'm glad you feel that way, James. I almost ordered one, James. I almost ordered one of those shirts. I'll say this. This is the last thing I'll say about it. I had people in my life, and I said this before already. This will sound very familiar. I had people in my life close to me that would show me videos of his and say, hey, check these out. This is good stuff, huh? And I would say, be careful watching that. So I'll say this. The people that showed me that were believers in Christ. I'll word it that way. And they would show me that, and I would say, okay, just be careful with that though, because it has Christian nuance to it, but it leans in a political way. And I would say if you're interested in Christian things, there are other things that you can consume that aren't political whatsoever, have no agenda, have no special interests. And I mean, just this ugly fallout after the fact just kind of shows you the ugliness of the political climate and the political world. And again, Tony's probably long gone already. I don't know, but I think it's very short-sighted and naive to just blindly white knight for somebody that's like, if we're speaking in the most vague generalities, does everybody mourn differently? Absolutely. I was just telling you guys the other day how I use humor as a defense mechanism. And even in my own personal life, where there have been really, really hard things to deal with, I always turn it into a joke, which others don't always receive very well around me. But again, this is the furthest thing from a typical traditional kind of situation where there are a lot of sketchy things floating about, and the people that could do something about them are absolutely not. And it seems like they're intentionally leaving things vague and gray and confusing. And I strongly feel, and again, I didn't consistently watch his content at all. I'd see clips and stuff, but I just feel like he wouldn't even like what she's doing. And it is, bro, she kind of seems like a plant. She kind of seemed like she already knew what her trajectory and her whole storyline was even before she married him. And that's all I'll say about that. Kaimon says, if my family died, I wouldn't want to be here for that. For real, for real. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I always think it's strange when someone was like, oh, at least this person survived, or at least that. And I'll be like, bro, that's like the worst. I know that's difficult for people to wrap their beanies around that don't believe in any kind of an afterlife whatsoever. Or even if you don't, even if you just believe in blackness after that. I mean, that still seems like it beats just being heartbroken and devastated and alone and always missing those people. That seems terrible. Unless you're like Tony and you think you should just bounce back like Erika Kirk. Celebrate good times. I mean, if you're like Tony, if you're on that kind of mindset, you just put on your suit and your makeup and you're ready to go the next day. We like to party. We like to party. Tony bounces back quick. Tony's type of morning literally lasts one morning. And then the next day he's like, I'm good to go. Time to slap on that aqua valva, get back to work. That's it. Morning is one morning, literally. That's the root word. That's where it came from. Morning only lasts one morning. By the time it's afternoon, it's gone. It's over. It's time to clock in. Time to go to the gym. ARJR, I apologize. The count. I could tell when I'm being too loud because my neighbor's dog is barking. I'm embarrassed. They're probably over there listening to me right now. It's embarrassing. 1297. Oh my gosh. I have to at some point start writing this down because I don't think we've ever been here. Like, I want to at some point know, like, what was our record? I don't think we ever got to 13. Somebody that we used to know. I think the 12 days of Christmas is a Jewish thing. I never noticed that. How many candles are on a menorah? Oh, there's 9. What's that? The 9 days of Christmas? Is the 12 days of Christmas a Jewish thing? I'm not sure. Well, thank you. Thank you, David Flores. Flex t-shirt. Oh, you got the flexual tension and the MMA hoodie. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah, bro. Hey, bro, the quality is clean on these new shirts, bro. And we got a couple left for you. We got a couple elotes left. We kept them warm for you, Galacticus. Were you making pork ribs, GM? If so, you must need the oven butter. You don't need a grill. David Flores, it's just maybe I'm being kind of stubborn because I have heard from a lot of sources that some of the best ribs come from the oven. And I gotta tell you, Marilena makes some good ribs in the oven. Some good ribs in the oven, bro. But I'm the grill master. Like, the only way that I could make dinner without ending my life is on the grill. That's the only way, because I feel like a caveman. I feel like I'm doing some real work. Like when I have to cook and I'm inside doing stuff on the stove or the oven, I can't do it, bro. It's the worst. But when I'm grilling, I feel like I'm doing something, you know? And it's exciting to me. So I gave it a shot, and bro, it came out so Jesse Jr. took a bite, and he said something along the lines of that he never wants Marilena to cook ever again, and that I'm the new cook in the house. And I could tell it hurt her feelings. He didn't say it exactly like that, but he's a kid, you know, and he let it blurt out in his own way. And I could tell it hurt her feelings, and I tried to save it. And I was letting him know, like, hey, it's just because it's the grill. You know, I'm the grill master. I'm the GM. And, you know, but when it comes to the stove or baking or, like, microwaving stuff, she's the best, you know? But, yeah, I had to use the grill. But, you know what? I read that wrong the first time. I said oven butter. I was about to ask you, what's oven butter, though? Because it sounds good. I don't even know if that's a thing, but oven butter, I'm going to try to look for some oven butter next time I go to Save Mart. But I made like the pork country ribs, yeah. But bro, they came out so good. They kind of taste like sausages. And that was good. They be plotting on us. You plotting on me, boy. Okay. Oh, this is the perfect person to ask. Jane Caulfield cleaned the grill every time. Full respect. Every time? Every time? Are you serious? Every time? Oh, that's so much work. Oh my gosh. I can't. You would be disgusted. Like, I don't even know how many times I grilled without cleaning on it until it finally wouldn't heat up enough. Every time? Oh my gosh. You know what? I think that's easy for you to say. Bane Caulfield, because for you it's like at the end of the day, when you've already served like hundreds and thousands of people, then you clean them once for the day. But for me, it's like, hey man, I just made one meal, bro. Dang it, I gotta teach Jesse Jr. how to clean it, make him earn his meal. James Bishop, they make us use propane where I'm living at right now. I don't even how is propane less dangerous than charcoal? Unless they think one of the charcoal is going to bounce out of the grill and start a fire or something. I don't get it. Tony's going to use this time to slide into Erika's DMs. We are family. You know what bothers me the most? I would hope my husband appreciated the time we spent together and go on to still live a life that was fulfilling and full of love. Jane Caulfield, you're a better person than me. You're a better person than me. If I went on, like I would come back and I would haunt Marilena and I would make sure that she was just in her pajamas she's not taking a shower. She didn't even quit her job. She just stopped going and they had to let her go. She's like super depressed. She's like not paying any bills. She's a squatter now. She didn't pay any of the bills at the house, but they won't kick her out because we live in California. So she's just a squatter now. She hasn't spoken to any. She's gone mute. I don't understand that. You're a better person than me. I could never be there. Never. I could never be there. And I'm the same way. Sometimes Marilena would joke around and she'd be like, you probably marry someone else, huh? Or you probably be like, heck, I can't understand that. It's just a different type of DNA. I could not understand. I would just be forever like, I feel like I would just be on pause. Man. Some resilient people out there. Hey, I'm so far behind. I didn't even know Tony was mad at me yet. I'm so far behind. I think Tony's still a subscriber. Dang, the sad addict. Oh, the sad addict is here. I never clean my grill, but that's because it's still in the box. Bro, those things are a pain to put together. Oh, and I know because Marilena did most of ours because I couldn't bring myself to do it. Oh my gosh. It ain't too much work if you clean it every time. Now that sounds like when I tell Jesse Jr. to clean his room. And I know it's true, but I hate it. Oh, dang, so good to see you, sad addict. Oh my gosh, bro. ARJR with 2 individual memberships getting us to 1,300. We have never, ever been at this level. We have never been this close to 2 million. We have never been this close. Oh, they strain sighting and stuff. That's so weird, man. If I pass on, I've set the bar way high, according to her. Dang. Hey, I have a twisted imagination. I'm not even going to say it. That was beautiful. That was beautiful what you said. Hey, bro, Galacticus, am I the only one that thinks that way, bro? Jesse's the type of dude to never clean the pan because it adds more flavor. But it does, doesn't it? It's like a renaissance of flavors. What's up, Bean Alex? What's up, man? I'm before I pause the live stream. Hey, we've all done it, bro. We've all done it. Leon, we never been closer to our goal of 2 million members, bro. 2 million, not subscribers, members. My goal is to get down to like 10 subscribers, but have 1 million members. And it's going to happen. YouTube is just cleaning up all my subscribers methodically. Statistically, men get married 6 months to a year later. Likely because they don't know where the clean socks come from. Wow. I hope that statistic's not real. Wow. Man, we just saw a bunch of Erika Kirks out here, huh? Dang it. Jeez. So I'm facing a dilemma right now. I wanted to get on. Oh, shoot, man. I should probably talk about my title a little bit more. I feel like I did. I feel like we talked about it enough. But all I was going to say was, Ilia, look, frankly, I've never seen more of Ilia Topuria. I've never seen more of him since his separation. Since Ilia Topuria has come out and said, I can't fight. My relationship, my life is in shambles. We've separated. I need to think about my family. I need to do what's best for my kids. I need to figure this out. Ever since that happened, I have not seen him more. He clearly seems to be on some kind of a press tour. He's not only doing interviews and basically calling people out. He's not only saying he wants Makhachev now he wants Khabib. He's sparring Merab. It's like he's rubbing it in our faces. It's no different than Tomas Aspinall saying that he can't see, but he's literally watching fights and doing fight companions. I mean, like, how does he know what's going on in the fights? Does the UFC provide Braille? Is that going to transfer from ESPN Plus to Paramount? Are they going to offer Braille? I've never seen this dude be more active. Mar Loca has taken this to 1,301. And it went to someone named NBMMA, a true MMA fan.
We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
Bro, that is hilarious. Did you come up with that? Galactica says Ilia. Ilia is on the Respect My Privacy tour. Bro, that's so funny. That's a good ring to it. Oh my God. The fact that this dude is acting like he needs to hide away and handle his affairs, and he's out here doing this, I just don't understand how people continue to ride with him. It's shameful. If Ilia was quiet, if we saw like these candid photos of him, if there's these paparazzi out there and he's doing stuff with his kid and he's whatever. I mean, it's total. And I know there's a lot of people out there like Tony that are like, hey, mind your own business. They're like, mind your own business. This is his life. Bro, he's the one going to interviews. He's the one doing media. He's the one. I'm sure he saw the camera right there 3 feet away when he's sparring with Marab. He's rubbing it in people's faces. I mean, Arman is watching this. After he's saying, I can't fight. Respect my privacy. I've never seen privacy be so public. And then I keep seeing all these MMA clip channels just baiting me. It's annoying. I saw like 3 videos posted today saying that his ex filed a thing about abuse and death threats and stuff like that. And it was all surrounded around like people online threatening her. And it's like not even about Ilia. It's just a bunch of clickbaiting. So there's been no new developments there. I don't know what she's waiting for to drop that bomb. Everyone I feel like is waiting for her to come out, for her to say something, for her to really tell what's what. Because clearly this dude's trying to stay out there and look active and keep up appearances and look like he's still doing his thing and he's stronger than ever and he still wants to fight and he's talking all his papas. But we're waiting for her. This dude already agreed, by the way, to pay the hush money. He already agreed to it. Innocent people don't pay hush money. And now he's out here saving face. Keeping them gloves on. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for her to say what's what. ARJR with the kiss from a rose. Public privacy. He wants to be John Jones' inactive title reign. Jeez. Can't lose a bout if you never defend it. Other people would have been stripped for much less. I did want to ask you, ARJR, and those of you that are able to make it, I felt bad. I felt bad because of how late it is today. And I'm dealing with some East Coasters. And I don't want to disrespect your time. I wanted to ask, and I think you just gave me the answer right now, ARJR, because you mentioned your popcorn. Do you think we should do the movie night tonight, or should we do it like Friday night? I am all good to do it tonight. I'm all good to do it tonight if it's not too late for you. I just feel terrible to try to keep you up late. I don't know what your plans are for tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, she seems cool, Galactic is. When she came on Fighter and the Kid and stuff, she seems like somebody that could definitely help keep him grounded. And I know he gets a lot of hate and stuff, but apparently he turned into a little bit of an alcoholic. that he admitted to when he was doing his tours and stuff, and it really messed him up, and he did some stupid stuff like people do when they get all pedo. That's what happens. That's why you should put that stuff down. And whatever. I mean, I think it's beautiful. I think it is beautiful if you're in a relationship and you do something stupid and you mess up and you're less than perfect and you find a way to overcome that and stick it through. And that's what they did. And cool. Good for them. ARJR says the popcorn's ready. Up to you. I'll throw them off tomorrow. Heck yeah. Early Christmas, fool. Christmas Eve movie night. Hey, Christmas come early seeing you in here, Sad Addict. Christmas came early seeing you in here. Marloca's ready with the popcorn. Heck yeah. What the heck? Why do I always get these stupid things as soon as... Did you really do that? Did you really do that? Okay. Ilia and Akash can only dream of having a wife like Shams. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. All right. Again, so good to see you. So good to see you, Sad Addict. Always a treat. So what's happening right now, again, if some of you are here that don't know, I'm not trying to disrespect the members. I'm not trying to alienate you. But Patreon allows us to do things that YouTube simply does not. So we do every week, we do a movie night. And tonight we're going to watch a movie on the Patreon. We're going to watch a Pauly Shore movie. So we're going to be over there. As long as it takes me to set up. We might go live in 5-10 minutes on the Patreon. If you're a patron, cool, you know how to get there. If you have any desire to go to Patreon, if you care about that whatsoever, the links are down below in the description. If not, and you think that's weird and you never want to have anything to do with that, probably like Tony, then don't worry about it. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm almost positive it's going to be son-in-law. I was tempted to do In the Army Now, but I think it's going to be son-in-law. You are a real treat, Sad Addict. I'm so glad you guys got to see me. All right, sweet treat from the attic. You guys be safe. You be good. By the way, chances are, big fat chances are. Oh, are you talking about the thing you sent me? It's on your channel now. Chances are, I'm not going to be streaming the next 2 days, because of Christmas Eve and Christmas. I will be uploading members videos though. So just to let you know, oh my gosh. This is crazy. If you guys haven't seen it, some of you are subscribed and the other ones, what's wrong with you? I just posted ARJR721's YouTube channel. He is a master. I forgot. There's an actual term for it and I don't want to misspeak. It's like a master welder type of dude. But he made something for the dojo of me and Flaco fighting the YouTube algorithm. And it is amazing. So if you want to scope it out, there it is right there. Totally understand, Leon. I know it's super, super late notice, kind of random. Son-in-law? Heck yeah. Later, James. Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you so much for the support. Peace, love, unity, respect, always. Merry Christmas, Sad Addict. Good to see you, bro. Wait, what? Nah, sorry, James Bishop. I'm sorry, bro. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hey, believe me, I would find some way to stream. I would find some way. But I don't wanna irritate the family, you know. All right, I'm gonna hop over to Patreon right now. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. You guys enjoy your couple days. Hey, make the most of it. You know, cherish it. Don't be a grouch. Don't be a Scrooge. Don't be a Grinch. You know, have some good conversation. Mix it up. Don't go sit in the corner and be a dud.